I'm serious about this. You know, and the hume is like a sound a car make when it's fast.
Hey.
Period poos.
So if you ain't moving fast enough, you ain't gonna hit that hume. So you need to put some pep in your step and get that. The sound only a Tesla can make. It's crazy, kid. I went test drove a Tesla. I hung out in the Tesla shop and I was kicking it with all the nerds and I was like, I'm a nerd. I love this shit, man. You know, it's like that, man. But true to be true, and what it do?
What's happening? What y'all doing out there tonight?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's Block Butter Friday. Then after this, quarantine the car show.
Period.
But I'm thinking about, you ever went pool, you couldn't pool? You constipated. You constipated.
Look,
It happened to you.
No, yes, but no.
Oh,
But
okay.
wait a minute.
Don't tell me your business.
Okay.
But I'm secret safe with us. Okay. Go ahead and tell it when you couldn't poop.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Like the other night, I made a casserole, had a lot of cheese.
This shit ain't normal.
I'm telling you, it was going through. Look, I was going through the changes. I was at my job.
Constipated changes.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
You couldn't think, you couldn't move.
I couldn't even do my job.
You couldn't even poop.
I couldn't.
But you pooped anyway.
I tried to. I passed a little gassy.
Be careful.
Hold on. The small, I dropped like 2 small gas and the whole room was stank. And everybody looking at me like, did you do that, nigga? I'm like, no, I ain't paying attention. I ain't paying attention. You paid attention. You did it. Man, you already know what this is. Man, this is the one and only, the great, the awesome, the one of a kind, Block Party Friday. Well, we turn up to the max because we don't know nothing else. So we got to get to what we really came in for tonight. To learn how to poo. From the Nubian Queen. What it do, Nubian Queen?
Greetings. How y'all feeling out there, kings and queens?
Oh, man. I met Nubian. Let me tell you how I met it. It was so romantic.
Oh, yeah. Tell us the story.
I bought that drink for $5.
Mm-hmm.
And then I drank all of it when I got home.
And what happened?
And then I made a bowel movement. And my whole life changed.
Yes.
Oh,
Then I said, you know what? I gotta have more of her. Like addicted drug addict. I
yeah.
had to have more of her, man, with that drink. What was that drink?
So that was the awake that you had. That's that carrot, apple, ginger, turmeric, and pepperine. And the turmeric and the pepper together activate the medicinal properties. And the turmeric is designed to remove brain fog, improve cognitive abilities, balance out your hormones. And that ginger and that turmeric together are really, really great for any kind of inflammation or arthritis pain that you may be feeling.
And guess what? In the layman's term, you had to poo. You had to poo. She gave you the solution and you poo. In that story.
There it is.
All that smart shit, we gonna leave that to her. I'm gonna come with all this illiterate dumb shit from the hood. Love the black people shit. And get the greasy bag with the chicken in it and love that shit type shit. So with that being said, man, we got the Nubian Queen in the building. What it do, Nubian?
I can't call it. Just trying to make it do what it do.
Man, tell us something about this great, nutritious menus and recipes that you have that God blessed you with. Explain it to the people how they can make it at home. Oh, maybe you can't make it like Nubian make it, so you need to get in contact with Nubian on her IG. And what is your IG?
So my IG is I am Exotic Splash.
Wow.
And you can also,
Go ahead.
I was going to say, you can also visit me on my website at www.iamexoticsplash.com, or you can also call me at 404-784-9606. I'm a health and wellness consultant, and I specialize in meal plans, health and wellness consultations for health, wellness, beauty. I'm also a certified yoga instructor as well, so we balance the mind, the body, and the spirit. Because if either one of those 3 things are off, then the body will be imbalanced. So it's more and it's deeper than just what you put inside of your mouth. It's all about your spiritual diet as well as your mental diet as well.
Yeah.
In layman's term, she gonna teach you how to shit.
But it's going to be a byproduct, absolutely, of once you get your system up and running and flowing, then that's definitely, but having a shit or taking a poop is a very good natural thing.
Be honest with you.
It's
How
not
many
natural
times should we poop?
as often as you eat.
Yes, 3 times.
I heard
a day
3
as well,
times.
yeah.
As that's fine. If you're doing 3 full meals,
Uh-huh.
you need to be using the bathroom shortly thereafter.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
And
Do we need to strain, like bleed?
No.
Show
Okay, so no.
blood in your urinal?
No.
Okay, you're great.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You know, that's getting really like literal.
No.
Because this shit is cold and connected.
Correct. So speaking of colon connected, we have that splashdown, and the splashdown consists of 4
That
different
sounds like some shit you just
solutions.
waving in the wind and the shit just splashing you down. It's like that.
Oh, it's amazing. You're gonna feel like that once you take it.
Yes.
So number 1 is that straight ginger, and you know that ginger is a natural
Straight
Ayurvedic.
ginger, like
It's
straight
a
ginger.
root. It's great for everything. Number 2 is the apple, cucumber, and celery. The high water content in the cucumber and celery is great to refresh, repair, rejuvenate, and rehydrate the body. Then number 3 is the awake, and we talked about that one. That's that carrot, apple, ginger, turmeric, and the pepperine, remembering to remove that brain fog, improving the cognitive abilities, balancing out your hormones. Number 4 is
Hormones?
there.
Is this sexual? I'm
If that's
feeling
what you
intruded
need.
upon.
If that's what you need. If that's what you
Shaker.
need. If that's what you need.
Newbie, you can't do this.
If
stuff.
that's what you need. And then number 4, the save the best for last, is going to be your beet juice, that natural nitric acid in there.
I
It's
love
great to
beets, me. I
expand the
love
size
beets.
of
I
your
love
blood
beets.
vessels. So it's really, really great for those that are suffering from high blood pressure, anemia, migraines, or any kind of blood flow restriction. When you take all 4 of those together, they're designed to detox and cleanse your KLC, which is your kidney, your liver, and your colon, which is your body's natural filtration system.
That's too fucking small for
And
me.
once you have all of these things in alignment, then there again, having that spiritual diet and that mental diet in balance is going to have everything in alignment.
And Miss Esther was like, I believe it.
Is it good for migraines?
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Absolutely. And then I also, if you visit our site, the www.iamexoticsplash.com, there's a list and plethora of different blends on the cold pressed juice side as well as the smoothie side. You'll also be able to get additional information about our health and wellness consultation program. We do a 120-day program. It's called the Exotic Splash 120, where we take our individuals on a journey. And it's not a quick fad, so it's not.
The shit not to be shit. That's the question.
That's all a part of this. So that becomes a non-factor.
I love the shit, man. I'm not
Very
a
good.
shit with shit.
Right?
I gotta ask. That shit shit.
But with
That's
that
what I
being
say.
said, we go on a journey for 120 days, and through this process, and
You feel like a German when you constipated, though.
You can do any kind of research in 120 days. You can learn and teach yourself to do anything. Anything. The
Break
body
bad habits.
repair absolutely. The
Break
body
bad
repairs
habits.
itself fully within 120 days as well. So when you go on this journey, then the whole goal for you is to abstain and definitely refrain from whatever it was that initially brought you to me to begin with.
Whoa.
Right.
Brought me
I could go on.
to me.
So I have a question.
Yes, please.
Heavy.
So what made you start this whole journey and for you to even spread it with others? Like what happened throughout your whole course to be like, you know what? I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. It's gonna work.
So I was kind of forced, if you will, into my purpose. That's how I'm going to say that. I was at a point and stage in my life. So I've always been eating like this my entire life.
You've been skinny your whole life.
I've been slim and fit my whole life.
I'm not
skinny. There's a difference.
Slim thick.
I have a curve. I have a figure. I'm not
Yes.
skinny. I'm slim. It's a total difference.
She
Okay,
check me. She check me. She
Check
show
'em,
me.
girl. Check 'em, sis. I got you, boo.
She check me. She check me.
Baby.
I respect the
So-
check.
No, but back to the question, because that I'm sure a lot of people may want to know that, because no one has really actually asked that question and I've answered it. So I'll go ahead and answer it now. True to me. Look at you getting it out of me today.
She knew she was gonna ask you some intestinal digestive shit. I'm going deep like you now. But
There it is.
I'm trying to get it now. But I'm gonna go ahead and stretch and yoga my ass off and this. I like yoga though. This some like it's different shit. I love yoga, man. I love yoga, man.
So yoga is super amazing, and so just to kind of
She do
piggyback
yoga on her
off of
show.
amazing. So I'll be back to the true to me. And just to kind of piggyback off of what our brothers were speaking on earlier with regards to centering and balancing yourself, yoga is an amazing segue for you to now be able to reconnect with the self. And once you connect with the I and I, we all know that that's where the creator, your God, that's where God really resides, within your temple. So going inside of a building, that's a moot point to do. You are the building, you are the church. And without you, there is nothing. So with that being said, when you connect with the inner I and I, with your higher being, then that's what allows you to now be able to walk and talk and feel in an enlightened manner. And so with a lot of the things that we see that are going on, a lot of this disruption is caused because a lot of individuals just don't know who they are. And that has no color. that has no creed,
Yeah.
that has
Yeah.
none of those things. And so I know oftentimes, especially in this climate that we're in, it's a very sensitive climate, especially with the injustice that is being continuously being done to people that look like us in this room.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's a cultural mindset. So it's also individuals that don't look like us that are also feeling the same thing as well. But at the end of the day, it's more people that look like us that are really and truly on the ass end, if you will, of the receiving end of that.
So is that where you had your epiphany, and that's when you wanted to start helping others with this?
So in a sense, I did. So I was working in corporate, and we're just gonna be real, and my company was going through a merger, and so through that merger, I was terminated. And it was interesting. I had just filed for divorce after 16 years. I had just filed for divorce after 16 years. Why? Don't be sorry.
Oh, you happily divorced.
Amen.
As you should.
Oh, excuse me.
Anybody that's divorced, you're at the point to where you know what it is.
It's your thing.
So there again, that boils back down to dealing with the self.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Dealing with the self and really and truly realizing. But so within that, so I filed for divorce, and less than 45 days later, I lost my corporate job. But I utilized all of my education, all of my knowledge, all of my schooling. I have a master's degree in IO psychology. I ran and operated several businesses. And even in corporate, I was a business planning and strategic business partner. So this isn't new to me. This is true to me. And I'm now just actually walking in my hashtag true to me.
Yes.
I'm just actually now walking in my purpose. And so what I had to do is I had 2 children. One child was a sophomore at Savannah State University, and I was paying out-of-pocket tuition for him to go to school. And this was back in 2017 when I started Exotic Splash. And I had one daughter it was a sophomore at school in Cobb County. So I had to center myself, go inside, and really and truly make the connection with the Creator. And through that, the Creator said, this is what you do. This is how you fulfill your purpose. I'm a healer. I'm a service provider. And within,
When I shit it, I know she was a healer.
That was the birth of Exotic Splash.
When I shit it, I knew she was a healer. I ain't gonna lie.
And this is really important.
That. Fuck
but
that.
we started and we are geared towards food desert communities. So those communities that don't have access to fresh fruits and vegetables, that don't have access. So I bring exotic produce to the hood, if you will. And when I tell you I am received with open arms, and those communities, those are some of the most empathetic, passionate people, and that is what has really and truly allowed Exotic Splash to thrive to this point, and to even allow me to have the confidence to keep getting up every single day and beat the pavement and get out here and be the best that I can do. We're on our 2nd food truck now. We've got a organic farm initiative that we are in the process of starting right now. We've acquired 1.25 acre piece of property in South Georgia that we're going to be growing a sustainable farm. So at the end of the day, when we ask about what is it going to take to get us back to where we need to be, self-sufficiency, sustainability.
Absolutely.
Stop looking outside and start looking inside.
Amen.
When you start looking inside, only then will you be able to really and truly get the guidance and the answers that you need. I know the brother asked the Israelites earlier, what is it going to take to get our women back? And on the break, I said, in order to find out what it's going to take to get the women back, you need to ask a woman. That's what the situation is. If you want to know something about someone, you go to that one. And understanding that there is not one particular route for anyone. It's what your spirit and what your heart desires and what the connection that you have with your Creator. So I totally respect everybody's opinions and you know, their mindsets, but to really and truly live a spirituality and a spiritual purpose with no sort of religious context included, you can only tap into the I and I and start to build your connection with the Creator. And from there, you find out what it is for your pathway. There are 12 tribes of Israel. Each and every last single one of us are a part of a tribe. You and I may or may not be a part of the same tribe. You may be from Judah. I may be from Benjamin. Who knows? It is for you. It's in order for you to be able to tap into the I and I, hone in, get centered, start meditating, tap in with your ganja, Don't allow people to misinterpret the true purpose and the true benefits of your roots and your herbs. You need those things to incorporate them into your body on a consistent cycle and a consistent basis, and now becomes a ritual the same way it is when you get up every day and you brush your teeth and you wash your face. You need to start doing things to get your body centered each and every morning before you wake up.
Amen.
You give a prayer, you give thanks, and you thank the Creator for allowing you to make the list and to be able to get up, get out, get something, and be the best person that you can be and serving your purpose, because each and every last one of us have a purpose and a light, and we need you to shine it.
I ain't gonna even lie.
www.iamexoticsplash.com.
I'm touched. I feel good. And I'm gonna go back to the music because this is Block Party Friday. When we turn up to the max, get back to the music.
Just gotta ask the right woman. That's all. Y'all been asking the wrong one, evidently.
Nubian Queen,
Yeah.
Israelite Brothers, Benjamin Theodore. She mentioned them in the same. DJ LP, man, drop this shit, man. This shit crazy. Miss Esther, NAACP.
Did it get hot in here? Did y'all feel the heat?
DJ LP.
Did you feel it? The fire?
Yeah.
I love it. You was right about that actual woman.
There it is. There it is. You see, that's what I always do. An issue, and a woman will never connect with you if you feel like you can decide for her. Under no circumstance, you respect her. And in order to respect her, you find out what it is that she needs and what she wants and how you can assist her where she's at on her journey. And only then will you guys be able to build. Just because it's somebody that you may connect with doesn't mean that they connect with you on the same side. So it has to be a mutual connection. And that's just the big thing. Oh, this ain't over. We're going to see each other again. Oh, yeah.
It's about the disrespect. How she